Aloha.
Okay, so Los had an idea that instead of doing a Q&A tonight, we would do a story time.
Story time.
And on his feed, he posted about how he got Big Time Rush. And he thought it'd be a good idea.
Well, the audition process and all that jazz.
And he thought it'd be a good idea to talk about Spy Kids. But I hope you have questions because my story will be a lot faster than yours.
No. Let's go. Let's hear what you got.
Well, I was only 11 years old.
Whoa.
I'm gonna turn it over just a little bit. And
How like were you like 11 and 3/4, 11 and a half?
That's so dumb. So I was 11 years old and I didn't think anything of it. I mean, I had been acting since I was 4, so I just went to go to the audition like any other audition before. But I will say that when I walked into the room, there was this young guy in there, young, probably like in his 20s, with like a rock and roll headband on, playing guitar, waiting for me to audition. And that's the person I was auditioning for. And that was the director, which is super weird, like to have like some dude playing the guitar while you're auditioning. But he was so nice. And I auditioned. And when I got home, I found out that they wanted to see me again. So I had to go back in again. And I ended up auditioning for the movie 6 times because the director really liked me for the role. But the producers at the time, Weinsteins, were worried that I was too old for the movie in case they wanted to make more than one movie. Now, again, we didn't think anything of this movie. I don't even know that I had access to a script at that point. We just thought like, oh, cool, Spy Kids, and it's all very
Was it
hush,
called
hush.
Spy Kids?
It was called Spy Kids, but it was all hush hush. Like, we didn't know who else was in it. We didn't know, like, we knew some of the story, but didn't have a script. And then when I went into the screen test, I remember it was the first time that my hair had ever been straightened. So, like, you go in, they have real cameras there, they straighten your hair, they're, like, reading you opposite different, like, brothers, and, yeah, it was super, super cool and awesome, and I ended up finding out that day that I got the job. No. 2 weeks later.
How did it happen? How did you feel? Gosh, you're the worst storyteller. Okay. And then I got the movie, and then I was an actress.
No, you know what? I'm so sorry. I actually fibbed. I did not find out later that day I got the job.
I know you fibbed. You just said it was 2 weeks later.
I ended up flying to Florida for Christmas because this was all right before Christmas, and I was at my Nana's house when I got a phone call that I had booked Spy Kids.
Did they call you on a cellular device? Was it
no,
a landline?
This was way back when. My mom told me. Like, they told my mom.
Did they call your mom on a cell phone?
I don't know.
Like, was it a landline? Like, I'm curious. Details matter.
I'm assuming it was probably, maybe, did we have cell phones then? Like,
I don't know.
Maybe they paged her.
And then here's the question. If it was a landline, how did they know where to contact her? Because you weren't home.
Agents.
They know it all.
Agents, they know everything. But yeah, that was it. But we went and
this is the worst story. So
you chose this story.
No, so like when you found out, were you like sitting on the couch and it was like you booked it and you were like, cool, thanks.
No,
got the gig.
But it's different. My experience was so different because I started working when I was 4. And I was used to just going into auditions.
So you were jaded. You were like,
jaded
honey, you booked another one. Another one. Fine. Thanks, Mom.
I was excited because, that was just what I did. It was super normal for us. So
you literally booked Spy Kids. You weren't like jumping under.
It wasn't Spy Kids. Like, you don't understand. It became Spy Kids after we shot it. Prior to that, it was just another audition
wow. So are you saying that because you were in the movie, it became Spy Kids?
No, well, what I'm saying was we had no idea.
I'm just teasing you. I'm asking questions because you said this story is not going to lie.
Because it was a really short story.
No, but there's got to be more to the story.
No, that's all.
Okay,
other than I auditioned for it a bunch of times. Okay, this was cool though.
Okay.
So remember on yours how
I'll be the judge if it's cool.
Well, remember how you got to kind of pick Kendall. You guys were like, when they're like, who do you like the best? Kendall. So during Spy Kids 2, we were auditioning a whole bunch of different Gary Giggles. And this was a super, super hard choice because it was between Matt O'Leary and a guy named Michael, who I had worked with before, who I loved. Michael was so, so sweet and so nice. but I didn't have the same chemistry with Michael as I did with Matt O'Leary. So after they both left, the director was like, which one do you want to play Gary Giggles? And obviously, like, the guy's kind of playing my somewhat love interest. And I thought Matt O'Leary was super hot. So I was like, that guy.
No.
So that was really cool because they were like, okay, cool, whoever you want. So I got to pick Gary Giggles.
So you ruined,
but I felt super guilty.
So you
about
ruined
Michael.
somebody else's career.
No, I didn't ruin his career. I just felt really badly about Michael because I really liked him as a person. I thought he was a good person. But
yeah.
I was like, Matt O'Leary's hot, so let's go.
Wow. Cool, though. This story is great.
I'm trying to think if I have anything else.
There was nothing. So, but like when you found out, were you like so stoked? Did you like read your script right away?
No,
like,
I was 11.
I know.
Like I was just.
I know, but like when I booked my first Super Soaker commercial when I was like 11, I was like,
because that was your first job.
So what?
My first job was when I was 4.
I know, but what? You just, like I said, you're just jaded now.
That's all I knew.
First job when I was 4.
Hold on, stop.
So.
That's all I knew. Like imagine, it's like going to school. Like it was such a normal thing for me.
I feel
like you wouldn't go into a new school and just be like, well, maybe you would have gone to a new school, but like a fresh start. My name is Carlos.
So how long from when you found out that you got it to you were filming?
I think we started filming in like March or April. It took a few months. It wasn't like.
Oh, what time? Well, you never mentioned when you actually booked it.
What? I thought I did.
No, but you never gave us a month.
Oh, I booked it right around Christmas time.
Oh.
Because we were at my grandma's house at Christmas time.
Sorry.
And then...
I wasn't paying attention, I guess. So Christmas
Guys,
time...
this was really boring. I'm sorry.
No, Christmas time, then January, February, March. So like 3 months later.
Yeah. And what was cool was before we started filming, so I was working on a TV show.
These are the things that... These are part of the story. This is what we want to share.
So I was working on a TV show before filming Spy Kids, where my hair was blonde. And whenever I would have any days off, they would send me into like a specialty boot camp to do like gymnastics training, martial arts, and all this stuff, which was really, really fun. And then as soon as they flew me to Austin, Texas, they dyed my hair black I'd never had my hair colored before because they wanted me to look a little bit more Hispanic. So they dyed my hair dark, and for the next 6 months, we filmed the first Spy Kids. And then right after Spy Kids, I had to go back to shoot that TV show again. So they had to try to match my hair and go back to blonde. And they kept doing this back and forth between black and blonde and black and blonde. And my hair started falling.
I've been thinking about going blonde. Or like doing something crazy,
go for it,
you know?
Babe. Go for it.
You know?
Hey, you and Jake will have blonde hair.
Who's Jake?
Chrissy's boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
You guys can both be the blondies.
Great.
You guys can have but his might be platinum.
I can go platinum. I can't
ask him
go blonde.
Ask him if it hurt.
If it hurt.
Well, yeah, when you bleach like that.
I don't want to do that. If it's gonna hurt me, then no.
I remember the guy who does all the hair on Spy Kids, Edman. He went like platinum.
Who?
Blonde.
Edman.
Edman.
Was he the one who did your hair that one time too?
No, it was somebody else.
Somebody else.
But Edman.
That's a good story.
Edman went like so blonde that his his skin started like
peeling.
No, bleeding.
Oh my!
It literally
goodness.
was like
no.
What do you call it?
I'll stick with my natural
It was
black.
so bad. It blistered. That's what I was looking for. It
no, Lex had somebody do her hair once.
Let's not talk about that story.
And she wore
Let's not talk about that story. Because I feel really badly for that person. It was just an accident.
Yeah, but no one's gonna know who it is.
I'd rather not talk about that story. I just feel badly.
I thought you looked great.
It looked terrible.
I thought you looked great.
But I don't ever want to hurt people's feelings.
Exactly, because you're a nice person.
So we're not going to talk about it.
So on that note, cool. Well, thank you guys for joining us for another week. Sorry it wasn't a Q&A, but we thought story time would be fun.
Maybe
we never
next
really
time
get to do
we'll
story
pick
time.
a better story.
I think it's great stories.
Okay, next week, your first love.
My first love story? Okay,
yeah.
It's great. Nandy Alvarez from camp.
Don't tell it now.
Well, I'm just saying.
You're prepping it for next week?
I'm prepping it.
Okay.
I know exactly. First love story? Yeah. I was 13.
Oh.
Was I 13?
I was
old enough to go to the mixer. That's for sure. I was old enough to go to the mixer. Oh man, we did the slow dance.
Okay, I'm turning.
And then she kissed me.
And we have no story for that.
She was 13. I was 12. She was. I got an older lady. I always go for the older women. Most of the time.
Older than
I know, but at least a year.
Guys,
because then,
much love. Wait.
Much love. God bless.
And as always,
chop liver. See you in the next one.